years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Set to go is the kicker, Ramiz Ahmed. And we're off from MetLife. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd and 3 now. They go right back to Tracy. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Tracy once more. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Tracy. Into the second level past the 30. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Let's go. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Giants football. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. He has room past the 25. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
A handoff to Tracy. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, smash, drop, roll. Ready?
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nice run across the 15. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They'll go left side with Tracy. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready, set.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll throw it. Has it in close. He has the New York touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Putting a receiver in motion. An option give to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body drills. Body drills. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for Robinson. Through the second level at the 40. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Ahmed good on the extra point. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Ahmed ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
21 at the 18-yard line.
One quarter down.
End of the first quarter with the score tied.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. Neighbors with a catch. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
They motion a receiver left. Here's 2nd and 7. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Ready up.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Again, Daniels to the air. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 around to Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Staying with Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Commanders who have 2nd and 4. Daniels. Won't get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Third down give to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Slot man in motion left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Got Sinnott. It's complete. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Washington calls it second timeout. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Receiver in motion, headed right. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On is Ramiz Ahmed for the Commanders' field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Ahmed is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He gets this one to McLaurin. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 46. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Daniels back to throw. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Complete on the option. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Robinson. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Nothing on that play, and now it's 4th and goal from the 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air, so that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Pass cut by Tracy. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Hawk 7.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets this to Johnson. He gets loose down the right side. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. Gets this to Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. A give to Tracy up the middle. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
18 Cardinal, 18
From the gun, it's Robinson. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Giants take over as he records the 40th interception of his career. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They've got a man in motion. Now Daniels off the play action. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Man in motion here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Brown on the inside give. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now the Commanders face a very important two-point attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right, putting the body on the line for his team. They touch him down with a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. As his man, it's Tracy. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push the lead up to 12. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
At the Commander's 5-yard line.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. That heater is going to fall to the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go now.
They're going a little pop pass here, sweeping across. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Daniels on 1st down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Here he is to throw. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Looking to throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I'm sure coach or play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Giants have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Pass is cut at the 9. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Giants have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and